Hi guys, welcome to Flying Without Limitation. Today we are going to cover the class 6th geography's next chapter, that is major landforms of the earth. That is our chapter. We are going to cover this chapter with notes for your 6th class, with explanation and for notes for UPSC. Okay, so let's get started with explanation. First is introduction. The surface of the earth is not the uniform, and it exhibits an infinite varieties of landforms. मतलब बहुत तरीके के landforms होते हैं अर्थ पे. There are many types of landforms, types of land. Landforms are the result of two processes. Which is the two processes? First are the internal processes causing upliftment and sinking of the earth, and another one is external processes involving erosion, deposition of the earth. Okay, तो two processes है, internal and external. Internal क्या कर रही है आपको पता चल गया. What external does, ये भी आपको पता चल गया. Next, talk about internal process. Within the earth, continuous movements leads to the upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at various locations. So as we know, in the earth layer there is magma, so it is giving continuous movement to the earth locations. Hills are land surfaces that rise higher than the surrounding area, while mountains are the steeper hills with an elevation of more than 600 meters. So then what is hills? What is hills? Hills are higher than surrounding area. But what is mountain? तो जो hills होते हैं जो 600 मीटर से ज्यादा के होते हैं वो हो जाते हैं mountain. Some famous mountains with a height of more than 8,000 meters, not 800, are Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, and another is K2, that is in India, 8,611 meters. Okay. Now we talk about external process. Okay, external process, that is erosion. The continuous wearing down and rebuilding of the land surface are caused by external processes such as erosion and deposition. Deposition is like new soil is coming to higher the surface. Erosion is the process of wearing away the earth's surface, while deposition rebuilds the surface. Running water, ice, and wind are agents responsible for erosion and deposition. Okay, we talk about these factors in later chapters. Major landform categories. Now we talk about. Landforms can be broadly grouped based on elevation and slope into mountains, plateaus, and plains. So these are the three main types of landforms: plateaus, mountains, and plains. Okay, so these are the three types of landforms. Now we talk about all these one by one. First is mountain. Mountains are natural elevations of the earth's surface considerably higher than the surrounding areas, often having a small summit and the broad बेस. तो माउंटेन में क्या होता है, एक पीक होती है, एक चोटी होती है जो स्मॉल होती है, और नीचे से हायर बेस, मतलब वो नीचे का हिस्सा जो बड़ा 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 सा होता है, बेस बिल्कुल बहुत बड़ा होता है, पर जो पीक होती है वो बहुत छोटे से एरिया की होती है. Climate becomes colder as you ascend a mountain, and some mountains have permanently frozen rivers of ice known as the glaciers. You know what? What is the glaciers? Can you provide me some names of the rivers that are originated from the glaciers of India? Can you write in the comment box? Okay, now next talk about next point. Types of mountain. There are some types of mountain. First is fold mountains. Then what is fold mountains? Young fold mountains with rugged relief and high peaks. Examples include the Himalayan mountains and the Alps. I can explain you these. The Aravalli Range in India is one of the oldest fold mountain systems considerably worn down due to erosion. Okay, the elevations in North America and the Ural Mountains in Russia are very old fold mountains with rounded features and low elevations. So I will explain. I'm explaining you that what is fold mountain. Fold mountains are like the group of mountains. There are many mountains to become higher and higher and higher. तो एक माउंटेन्स के जो ग्रुप होते हैं श्रृंखला बोलते हैं जैसे हम कई सारे माउंटेन्स की, तो उससे हम बोलते हैं फोल्ड माउंटेन्स, जो कि फोल्ड होती गई थी, जो क्रस्ट आती गई थी ऊपर, तो उससे बनते गए थे लोग ये. नेक्स्ट इज ब्लॉक माउंटेन, form when large areas are broken and displaced vertically. Uplifted blocks are termed as horse and lowered blocks are called ग्रेबन. तो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ थोड़ा. तो देखो यार क्या होता है, ये ब्लॉक माउंटेन्स ऐसे होते हैं, मतलब ये जो क्रस्ट में मतलब कुछ चीज़ें होती है, कुछ एरिया होता है वो ऊपर चला जाता है, कुछ एरिया हो जाता है वो नीचे चला जाता है, कुछ ऊपर हो जाता है, कुछ नीचे आ जाता है. तो ऐसे जो माउंटेन्स होते हैं वो ब्लॉक माउंटेन्स होते हैं. Examples include the Rhine Valley and the Vosges Mountain in Europe. Next is volcanic mountain, formed due to volcanic activities. Examples include MT Kilimanjaro in Africa and MT यानी कि Mount Fujiyama in Japan. Significance of mountains. First we talk about this volcanic mountain. तो आपने देखा होगा जब वॉल्केनो इरप्ट होता है तब उसमें से बहुत सारा लावा निकलता है. जो लावा होता है वो ठंडा होने के बाद जम जाता है, तो जो लावा से माउंटेन्स बन जाते हैं वो होते हैं वॉल्केनिक माउंटेन. Significance of mountains. Mountains are storehouses for water, with many rivers having source in mountains glaciers. Water from mountains is harnessed for human use, irrigation, and hydroelectricity generation through reservoirs. River valleys and terraces in mountains are ideal for cultivation. Mountain supports rich flora and fauna, providing various resources like fuel, water, gum, and raisins. Mountains attract tourists for their scenic beauty and offer opportunities for sports like paragliding, hang gliding, river rafting, and skiing. Like आप इंडिया में देख सकते हैं in the Himalayas, some places associated with these sports are Gulmarg, skiing, बर्बिलिंग, पैराग्लाइडिंग एंड ऋषिकेश फॉर रिवर राफ्टिंग. तो आप जा सकते हो यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छी अच्छी जगह है जहाँ पे एडवेंचर मिलता है इंडिया में. टॉक अबाउट इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट्स अबाउट माउंटेन. मोनाकी इन हवाई, located in the Pacific Ocean, is an undersea mountain higher than Mount Everest with a height of 10,205 meters. आपको पता ही है how many meters of Mount Everest? You can answer in comment box. Yeah, go to answer. Okay, plateaus. Next is plateau. Plateaus are elevated flatlands resembling flat topped tablelands standing above the surrounding areas. So plateaus is like मतलब कि थोड़ा सा एक एरिया है वो जमीन से थोड़ा ऊंचा उठ गया है और ऊपर से बिल्कुल वो प्लेन है, बिल्कुल प्लेन एरिया को, उसकी पीक नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है माउंटेन्स की तरह कि मतलब वो पीक पे उसका एरिया कम हो. प्लेटोज इज like uplift plain area. They may have steep slopes on one or more sides and can vary in height from the few hundred meters to several thousand meters. Plateaus can be classified as young or old, and some of them have significant mineral deposits. Examples of plateaus. The Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateaus. Other examples include the East African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania, and the Uganda, and the Western Plateau of Australia. The Tibet Plateau is the highest plateau in the world with a height of 4,000 kilometers. Well, 4,000 not kilometers, it is 4,000 to 6,000 meters above sea level. Importance and features of plateaus. Plateaus are rich in mineral deposits, making them important location for mining activities. The African plateau is famous for gold and diamond mining, while India's Chota Nagpur plateau has huge reserves of iron, coal, manganese. Okay, waterfalls are common in plateau areas as rivers cascade from great heights. Example includes the Andrew Falls in the Chotanagpur Plateau and the Jog Falls in Karnataka, India. Our plateaus are fertile and support black soil, making them suitable for cultivation. Many plateaus have scenic spots and attract tourists due to their natural beauty and diverse landscapes. Next, we talk about plain. Another major domain of the earth is plain. What is plain? Plain is plain area, yaar. Plains are vast stretches of flat land, typically not more than 200 meters above mean sea level. They can vary in their levels, ranging from extremely level to slightly rolling or undulating. Formation of the plain. Most plains are formed by the action of rivers and their tributaries. Rivers flow down from mountain, eroding them and carrying the eroded materials forward. These rivers then deposit their load consisting of stones and silt along their courses and their valleys, eventually forming plains. ओके तो मतलब जो रिवर्स होती हैं वो प्लेन्स को क्रिएट कर देती हैं अपनी साथ, जो वो ऊपर से रॉक्स और सॉइल लेकर आती हैं वो बिछा देती हैं रास्ते में, तो उससे प्लेन बन जाता है. अब नेक्स्ट इज कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ प्लेन. Plains are generally very fertile due to the deposition of nutrients-rich sediments by rivers. तो rivers जो soil लेकर आते हैं वो तो fertile होती है, वो very fertile. That was very fertile soil. Very good for agriculture. Constructing transportation networks in plains is relatively easy than you can say hill mountains or plateaus, facilitating facilitating human movement and trade. As a result, plains often become densely populated regions with a high concentration of people. Examples of large plains. Examples के large plains के. Some of the largest plains in the world are found in Asia and North America. In Asia, the Ganga and Brahmaputra River in India and the Yangtze River in China formed significant plains. Importance for human habitation. Now is the another point. The plains are highly beneficial for human habitation due to the availability of flat land for building houses and cultivating crops. The abundance of flat land encourages greater population density and agriculture development. Our next point is landform and the people. Different ways of living on different landforms. Next point है, humans adapt to different landforms in various ways. Life in mountain areas is challenging due to steep slopes and harsh climates. Plains, plains, on the other hand, provide more favorable conditions for human habitation, making it easier to grow crops, build houses, and construct roads. Differences in human habitation on various landforms. This is the next point. Uh, in mountainous area, people may build terraced field to maximize agriculture, and settlements may be located at lower elevations for better access to resources. In plains, the larger scale agriculture is possible and urban settlements are more common due to the availability of flat land. Impact of natural calamities. Okay, natural calamities like earthquakes, volcanic eruption, storms, and floods can cause widespread destruction, resulting in significant loss of life and property. Raising awareness about these occurrences can help reduce risk and enhance preparedness for such events. Responsible use land and water. Okay, next point is responsible use of land and water. So how can we responsibly use land and water? In this point we will talk about this, guys. Human activities often result in wasteful use of land, such as constructing building on fertile lands or polluting water bodies with garbage. तो हम क्या करते हैं भाई, वाटर बॉडीज को पोल्यूट कर देते हैं गार्बेज फेंक फेंक के। और क्या करते हैं भाई, हम ऐसे फर्टल जहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे से एग्रीकल्चर हो सकता है उस जगह पे हम अपने घर बना लेते हैं भाई। वहां पे तो हमें कम से कम एग्रीकल्चर करना चाहिए, कल्टीवेशन करना चाहिए ना। It is essential to treat the land and water with care, recognizing their importance and preserving them for future generation. It is sustainable development, guys. Now we talk about conclusion of this chapter. What we conclude: understanding the relationship between landforms and human habitation is crucial for sustainable development. Responsible use of land and water resources is essential to ensure a better future for the environment and for generations to come. So, this is our chapter. We have completed another chapter of class 6th geography. Now we have left only 2 chapters. Just now, now we will cover them also soon. Okay, guys, अब मिलते हैं तब तक के लिए वीडियो को लाइक करना, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना। Bye bye, guys.